Hello traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly indices forecast. So if we start with DAX, we will see that DAX is making for us short scenario, short pattern on the weekly chart for possible continuation of this down move. So we have this short 1, 2, 3. Right now we still have red candles on the weekly chart. However, it's making spike. So you'll see a little bit more details on the lower time frames. If we have continuation of this down move, definitely our next goal is around this previous bottom. This is where price might go, and then of course, or we have double bottom, or price breaks this and continue to go down. We will see definitely this is our main goal. If market would like to go down, if not, we can also have situation that after this big down move and retracement, price might create for us higher low on the weekly chart, and then might continue to go up again to retest those previous resistance areas. So let's go to lower time frames. There is also strong resistance on the weekly here together with the 36. So if you go to daily chart, we have a little bit more details. So what we have, this strong daily trend line. So as long as this daily trend line is holding, we can look for short entries on the lower time frames because perspective for us is still for sell. Whenever price breaks this trend line, then we can start to pay attention for buys. Of course, on the lower time frames, we can also try to buy against main direction, but at least we need to see move like this to start to buy against. Okay, right now, what else we can see here that price is making for us daily short 1 to 3 retest of the 36. So definitely we might to see continuation where previous bottom, of course, and then if we have breakout, we have to find some support levels in between. If we do not have anything, even this might be our goal. Of course, we don't know how price will reach there because you see previously price reached with the one straightforward move. Right now, price is making 1 to 3s for us, so we can also have move retracement. Yes, something like this. But we will see. Right now, let's go to 4-hour chart, or let's unzoom maybe daily to see if we have some support zones after breakout of those lows. So as you can see here, this is for us strong support, and we also have another support zone here on this. So we will again we have another level, and if we go back a little bit further, we will also see that our another support might be around this area. Okay, so we have next potential level of stop of DAX. So we go to 4-hour chart, and right now we see that the momentum, we can adjust this line if you like on the 4-hour chart. This is always zone. So 4-hour chart trend line, price is breaking this momentum right now is to sell. We know that this is daily short 1 to 3, so definitely it's really easy scenario for us. We are interested to sell this. So we go to 15-minute chart, and whenever you get, for example, 15-minute short 1 to 3 here, this is your option to sell. Of course, your goal is the previous low. If we see that this is only false breakout and price is going up again, then of course we have to adjust our trend line and still wait for breakout if we are interested to sell. In terms of the long scenarios, like I said, right now I don't see any reason to buy this. Only aggressively if we like, we can try after breakout of this previous top. Yes, so whenever price breaks this, for intraday traders, you can try to target this trend line. Okay, because target might be good. 1-hour chart will be pointing up, so 4-hour chart also will be above the 36 EMA. So this is enough for us just to trade, to retest this trend line. But this will be aggressive. You know why? Because price is pointing down. So right now, definitely short scenarios. If price is breaking, of course, next levels, this level we have next levels of potential stop. NASDAQ weekly chart. This also seems to be like a short weekly 1 to 3 with continuation right now. So we get the momentum last week. You see, price went down. We also have support zone around this area. Which is of course previous bottom. Right now momentum seems to be strong, so if this is broken, we have another support, strong support here, which is not too far away, and another one is down here. So we have still a lot of room to go down. Right now we see that we are retesting those previous lows. We know this from a higher time frame. If we look for trend line, this is our trend line. Of course, before this line we have 36 EMA. So what we have situation that price right now on the lower time frames is making double bottom. So what we can do here, our price will bounce and we will see this retracement to the daily 36 CMA together with the resistance, which is here. Then retest and another try to test this low. And if price breaks, we have next levels of okay. Or price will, hesitate and break and continue to the next one. So then we look for short entries, or we'll see this bounce here and this bigger retracement maybe to this trend line. Of course, we don't know how. Maybe price will, make double bottom on the daily and then we'll retest this. Or we'll have another, situation like, the price will struggle between those two levels and then we'll have breakout here or breakout here. So those are possible scenarios. So right now, let's see what we have on the lower time frames. Yeah, so on the lower time frames, we have 4-hour chart trend line, which we can draw more or less like this. And we have this double bottom. Okay, so definitely, if price breaks this, you pay attention to sell this. Okay, you have enough room to the next support zone. But if you like, you can also try to, if price reject this area, you can also try to trade against main direction and target 4-hour chart 36 CMA and this trend line. Okay, so we go to 1-hour time frame. 1-hour chart, you see trade for a down move. So of course, definitely any retracement here is option to sell still, okay, because all time frames are pointing down. But if you are more aggressive, you can also draw volatility line like this, and you can try to go to 5-minute chart, for example. You have this line, you have strong support, you go to 5-minute chart, and whenever price breaks this 5-minute 36 CMA, yes, with this trend line, you can try to buy this, and your target is first 15-minute 36 EMA, then you target 1-hour chart 36 EMA, and then of course bigger time frames like 4-hour chart and this trend line. Okay, if it's too aggressive for you right now, all retracements are to sell. And if you want to trade a little bit more conservative way, retracements, at least wait for the 4-hour chart trendline breakout and then try to buy this. And then, of course, your goal will be daily 36 CMA with the daily trend line. This is also, oops, not this. This is also our daily next resistance area. US 30, also here we see that price is pushing down. Of course, it's a little bit different than NASDAQ because it's the beginning of the move. Of course, our support zone is here, so, on the previous bottoms. If price breaks this, our next strong area of the support on the weekly chart is down here, okay? If price retests this, of course, maybe we'll have this up move again. We will see. Right now, the price action on the daily is a little bit funny here, as we see that we don't have like a clear, we didn't have, yes, like a clear move. Price was a little bit choppy, but right now it's still pointing down. We have this breakout of this, daily trend line. So we see that price is pushing down right now. Of course, right now we are also around the support zone. Yes, if you pay attention to this chart, we'll also see that here, you see, we are around the support area, but right now daily is really strongly pointing down, so we can try to sell this, especially that on the 4-hour chart price broke previous lows. So definitely here also short entries after retracement. Okay, however, I would pay attention to this, maybe low risk, because if we have retracement on the 1-hour chart, we will be again above those previous bottoms. So this breakout might be at the end after retracement. This will be only a spike. Okay, so there is still chance for continuation, definitely, but I would pay attention to this. Okay, because we don't have like a clear situation here that price, is making lower lows, lower highs, where we have trend. This is a little bit a funny chart because you see price, okay, make here lower low, went up, make lower high also, but those this is not like something like here when you have clear and visible lower lows and lower highs. You see, I hope you understand what I mean between this move and this move. Okay, so that's why we need to be a little bit careful here. But right now, definitely all retracements are to sell. Okay, because even if price, see, this is the support. If price will be here, maybe this won't be a false breakout, but price continue with the weekly momentum or daily momentum. Okay, so that's why short scenarios. About long entries, right now I don't see any reason to try to buy this. I would wait to see what price will do. On DAX, it's possible. Oh, sorry, on NASDAQ it's possible, but here right now only sell scenarios. A US 500 weekly chart. Also see here same story. We have this weekly short 1 to 3. We have also an extra area of the support. We see that we don't have much history, so we can just draw this on this double top here. Next one might be around those previous bottoms, somewhere around this zone here. Yeah, so we have, in case if price decide to go down, daily chart. We have daily trend line here. We are far away from the 36 EMA right now. It's pointing down, but we are close to the support zone. So what we can do, we can of course, as long as 4-hour chart trend line is holding, we wait for the retracement, we try to sell this. Okay, if we have retracement right now, then we sell this and target, of course, here. Of course, we say here about lower time frames, not a 4-hour chart. Yes, so you have to wait for the 4-hour chart retracement and then combine this move with the lower time frames. So this is optional on the 4-hour chart. On the 1-hour chart will be exactly the same. We wait for the retracement and then we sell. Target is this support zone. So this is what we have, and we can exactly try to trade this like NASDAQ. So we can draw volatility line here. We go to 5-minute chart, yes, and whenever price breaks this line, we try to buy this. Okay, we try to buy this. Our goal is, of course, 15-minute 36 EMA, then 1-hour chart 36 EMA together with this trend line. Yeah, so if you want to trade against main direction. If you want to trade more conservative against main direction, you have to wait for this trend line breakout, and then your goal will be daily 36 EMA together with this trend line. Okay, so this is what we have. Whenever price breaks daily trend line, then we are open to make bigger up move. But right now it's too early to say about this. Of course, if you get momentum after breakout of this, you still pay attention for any retracements and you just simply sell, because then price can continue to the next support zone. Nikkei, a weekly chart. Also here we have weekly short 1 to 3, but the momentum a little bit stopped here, as you see on the weekly chart. We have, of course, this trend line which tell us that we are in the downtrend. We also have this weekly, this weekly short 1 to 3. Support area is, of course, on the previous spike, on the previous bottom, around this area. So we go here and we see that price is a little bit tricky. However, it's making still, lower lows, lower highs. So we have like a daily short 1 to 3 right now here. So this is our line, but I don't like this line. Yes, we also have a little bit of the support where price, make this retracement. So we go to 4-hour chart, and what we see, that price is still pushing down. So we can draw trend line, and whenever price, it start to break this, so we can look for potential short scenarios. Yeah, so if price, will continue, you wait for the retracement, try to sell this. If price retrace right now, you can also try to sell this, but I would just use low risk because this also, if you get retracement right now, this might be also spike on the 4-hour chart. Yeah, so I would just low risk, and there was no EMA crossover yet on the 1-hour chart. So that's why. But definitely short scenarios back to the support zone. And that's all right now. Yes, I don't see any scenarios to buy for now. For me, at least, whenever price right now is clearly pointing down, so I'm more interested to sell. And then if something happens, try to understand if we have another options to, for example, buy. Okay, so right now also sell here. And Aussie index resistance, nothing really changed from last week. We have the support. Daily chart, yes, we had this drop here. Right now it's making for us daily short 1 to 3. If we pay attention for some trend lines, you see that if we can draw this line, not easy line to draw, yes, but if we just connect more spikes, we will see here with the false breakout. So you see not easy line, but there is also around this area a little bit of the support. You see that this is a lot of spikes around this, so this give us also another level here. But this is next step. Yes, right now it's making like a daily short 1 to 3, so maybe we'll have continuation to this trend line, and then after breakout of this we can try, maybe price will go even to this level. Yes, but we will see. Right now it's really nice on the 4-hour chart, because we have this 4-hour chart short 1 to 3. Yes, so what we do, we simply wait for any retracement. Yes, so any retracement is option to sell on the 1-hour chart, or you go to 15-minute chart. Whenever market opens after retracement, you try to sell. You can also use 15-minute short 1 to 3 to trade on the 1-minute chart or on the 5-minute chart. Yes, it's also possible like this. So right now, all retracements are pointing to sell. Target those previous bottoms. Yes, so those previous bottoms here with the support level, with this trend line. If this holds, you can then just draw this line. Okay, so if we have situation that price, is going down and is holding this, you can try to look for long bounce entries around this zone, and then you target this trend line. And then here you look for short entries again and target this trend line together with the support. So maybe price, will be stacked here. And if yes, then after breakout, you pay attention to long. After breakout of this, you pay attention to sell. But it also might be that price, will go down, will stop a little bit, and then continue to push. Yes, so if the momentum comes from the higher time frames. Okay, so guys, that's all for today, for upcoming week. Later I will upload also forex forecast. But of course, I will let you know. So wish you all great Sunday, and hear you soon. Bye.